Hello ladies and happy October. My name is Olivia and in today's video I will be revealing and reviewing the October Rapunzel Scarf of the Month. Now the Scarf of the Month is a benefit of the Rap Royal and Rap Legends levels of the Rapunzel membership. You can find information for the membership on the Rapunzel site under specialty items. I really try each month to have enough patience to wait until I start to film the video to open the package, and I have not been able to do that yet. So I have already opened up the package and I am beyond pleased with what I've seen. Now I'm going to start out with the accessory because in this package I got a scarf and an accessory. Now this is a pin. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pin. You can see in the package. I'm just opening it up. I have not wrapped with this, but I did look at it. So here is the brooch. It's rather lovely. A beautiful, beautiful turquoisey blue in there and the gold setting. Okay. Now this one has one of those really great easy peasy clasps in the back. Some of the pins in my collection have that really strange rolling piece in the back. It's really awkward to use, but this one is easy peasy to open and easy peasy to get back in there. So that should make for some really quick wrap and really easy accessorizing. Now the scarf is this beauty. Oh, I love the leaves. It's very, throw that on the floor. Mr. Micah might like to play with that. It's very light and very gauzy. And it has this great texture, this ribbed texture. I didn't see this before, but there's a bit of glitter in there. It's a gold glitter. Move my cup out of the way. I'm going to open it up. It's very, very light. And this pattern, it's like leaves and branches. It's so appropriate for the season. It's quite lovely. Before I get to wrapping with this beauty, the scarf itself is a rectangle. It's quite long, like this, and it is nice and wide. It's not overly wide, but it gives it a nice width. Now the ends have these fringes, just little teeny tiny fringes. That's quite lovely. The color pattern, as you can see, the color theme is very, very gray, taupe, black, but not overly harsh. And the speckles inside are silver. They appear silver in the light that I'm working with. But I think it may change depending on which light which light hits it. So there you go. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I am going to do a couple of wraps. Sometimes I do a couple, sometimes I just do one, but I'm going to do a couple different wraps with this and see how I like it. Now I'm wearing my Wendy. I do have it placed further forward and it is fully stuffed and has extra stuffing because my hair is kind of long. Now I'm going to do the first wrap. I think I'm going to start out with is just a simple beginner's luck, but I think I'm going to do an angled beginner's luck because I like that look on my face better. Yeah, I folded it over the front just a little bit, placing it one long side, one short side. I'm not tying a knot in the back. It'll just make it easier for me to transition between styles. Put that on at an angle. And I'm going to fold in the edges. This is a nice long scarf. Nice long rectangular scarf. Okay, bringing this one back and over. Just that. Okay. one knot. Bring this up over the top. I always bring it up and tuck in up here. It's just my preference. It has a nice long tail here. Wow, that's so cool. All right, so here's a nice angled beginner's look with this. I rather like that. Okay. Oh, the pin. I get to put the pin. Okay. Now I'm going to put the pin right here. Just like so. Now I could put the pin down here. And there you have it. Okay, now I'm going to change out, put the pin down, change this out, and I'm going to put it on even Steven. Just like so. I'm not, again, not tying it in the back, I'm just crisscrossing. And I'm not going to fold, I'm going to gather this up. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Just gather it up. And I'm going to bring it up. And push that through. Okay, when I get to here, this is just going to be a simple fan wrap. No floofs, just a simple fan wrap. Bring this back. And I have this piece right here. I'm just going to tuck this into it. Just like so. Okay, and then I have this one, bringing it back. Now for this front one, because it is going to be seen more, the underneath one wasn't seen, so I wasn't too fussy with it. I'm going to give it a few pleats. Now I don't tell you where it wants to pleat. I recommend not fighting it because it'll just be aggravating for you. The scarf always wins. Okay, and the same here. Just bring up, bring up, bring up, bring up. Okay, now I have this piece here, and I'm going to spin about, and I'm going to tuck in, hoping that this will stay neat in the back and not be bulgy and bumpy. Okay, so we have that. Beautiful, beautiful fan. Again, this piece, it doesn't look right. I'm just going to continue to stuff it in until it looks right. Just like so. Okay, so I have that fan. Now, the options for pins, you can put the pin here on the side. I can put the pin right here. I can put the pin here. Now I will attach it. I've just got lots of different places. Got it here. And again, this is easy peasy to work. Okay. The scarf here. We've got the pin right here. Like so. And then over on the side, you can put it here. Like this. Okay, now that's the fan wrap. Now I'm going to take this off, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something not like that. I think I want to try a veil style really quick, and then I'm going to move on to my final wrap. Okay. Okay. Just getting placement correct. Okay. I would typically give this a tie in the back at this point for the veil, but for ease of transition, I'm not going to. I'm going to flip this over. Pull that back. Okay. A quick knot right here. Pull that all the way through. And we've got a quick veil style, and we can place our pin right here. And this is a lovely veil style. Making sure that our shaper is not showing. Let me spin around. Okay, so I'm going to be investing in a tear that spins. That would be so much more fun. Okay, now for the last style, I'm going to be doing, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Let's see. I'm going to open this up some more. I think I'm going to place it at an angle in this direction. I'm going to bring up some and try to create some fun pleats here. Okay, so that'll work. I can fix them in a minute. I'm going to tie this, since this will be my final look. This is fun. Oh my goodness. I do like the scarf. I like the colors. Okay. And the shine, the little shimmer. It's so cool. Now for this side, I'm just gonna really quick do some pleats. A little odd to pleat this kind of fabric, but I'm gonna see if I can. Some messy pleats. Okay, so when I get it to here, I'm just going to give it a couple of spins, bring it around the back, keeping it nice and neat. Just going to tuck away. And then I can adjust these guys. Right, like so. Some nice messy pleats. Okay, and we have a cute tail. Or I could give this a twist and pull it up and tuck it away. I think I might do that. Mr. Micah likes dangly things too much. Okay, and then the placement of the pin, I think should be right about here. I think that would be pretty. Could even take that out. Move the twist back behind. And have the pin be right here. I like that. Okay, ladies, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. So for today's bonus look, utilizing the Scarf of the Month scarf and an extra scarf that I have in my collection from Rapunzel, it's the Golden Israeli in pewter. And I'm going to swap out the pin that came with the kit, and I'm using the dandelion pin that I absolutely love. Dandelions are my symbol. I love dandelions. I'm going to be doing this look for you. I wore it earlier today, and I realized I did not video me doing it. So it only makes sense for me to do that and add it to the video that I will be posting tomorrow for the Scarf of the Month. Now, what I'm going to be doing is taking the Israeli, and I'm going to fold it like this, and that will allow me to place it on my head like so, and get that that one long tail on this side. So I'm going to place it, bring this small piece around the back, I'm folding this down a little bit, and then I'm going to take him and bring him all the way around, just like so. Now don't worry about this wonky piece. You won't even see it. Now I'm going to adjust this. Okay, this is one of my favorite techniques with square scarves. And I'm making sure it's a little tighter, folding in the edges. It'll just be easier in a minute, you know, for when I bring it up, have it laying on that side. Now I'm going to be taking this, the Scarf of the Month, and I'm going to be folding over the front just a little bit. It's a rather nice size scarf, and I'm going to be placing it on my head with the long tail on this side. Now I did this scarf, did this look, oh my goodness, 2 ways today. For myself, I did one that had a tail hanging down, and I did one that had no tail hanging down. So I did not knot it in this particular style, didn't find a need. Dash that back just a little bit. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this piece up and over, just like this. And I'm going to spin around to show you I'm tucking in back here. Now, if you choose to make a knot, you can tuck it into the knot. Now you see I have this hot mess going on right there. No worries, I'm just holding it down. And I'm bringing this piece up. I'm just going to scooch it together. I don't mind that it's not completely neat, completely flat, no folding. Okay, and I'm going to adjust the underneath and bring up like this. Okay, now when I get to here, I have the option to spin, and bring it around. I have the option to bring it around flat, like so. And I'm thinking I'm just going to spin it once, because it'll help me just lock that in place a little bit better. And I'm going to bring this around. You see this little piece hanging out? Tuck it in. Bringing this up. And I'm going to tuck in, because this is the, right in here is a pocket. I'm going to tuck away. Now I can definitely rock this scarf look just like this. Just like this. This came up a little too far. Okay. Could totally rock it just like this. Or do what I did, because I can't have a lot of tails right now with Mr. Micah. He is attracted to anything that dangles, and he wants to bat at it. So I folded it, and I'm bringing this up like so, making sure it's nice and neat, giving it a twist, again finding that pocket and stuffing it in. Okay, now I can make this piece as big as I'd like or as little as I'd like. I can play with this and get some cute little pleats going on here, or no pleats. I've got just like so. Now, I could totally do this pin right here. It's rather pretty. I chose this one for today. And I'm going to stuff that there. Just like so. And this was today's very fancy schmancy scarf. Now, I'm looking at it. Oh my goodness. And I think, ow, ow, ow. Getting it stuck. Getting it stuck. Okay, no stuck. And I can pull it off and do this again, because I think I want it a wee bit neater. Now, when I do this, I'm still keeping this angle, and I'm getting this stuffed around a little bit further, and this coming here, it's all going to be neatly folded. Just like so. Okay. Now, going back, doing it again. I'm going to fold this over, and I'm placing it on my head so that the long end comes out over on this side. Go with that. And I had it right the first time. Oh my goodness. Some days. Okay. Okay. Okay, like so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it like this. So that the tail goes underneath. The printed tail goes underneath. Okay. So when I bring this up, this will be a little bit neater. Making sure this is nicely folded again. Okay. My computer telling me that my battery is running low and I must plug in. And I'm making it impossible to plug in. Okay, so here we go. Bring this up. Now, as you can see, did not do a good enough job tucking in that crazy part on the side. Oh my. Okay. I'm also listening for Mr. Micah. I left him downstairs reclining on the chaise, and we shall see. Okay, how long that lasts. Okay, so I have this pulled up and this pulled in, tucked into the back very tightly. Scarf, cooperate, thank you. Gather this up, bring it up and over, twist down around the back, and this one will come up, and of course tuck in. Okay, nice and neat, nice and neat. And then we have this piece, which we will fold in and bring up just like so, and you get just an adjustment. We're going to tuck this guy in. Like this. Okay. I'm just going to adjust this to make it look neater. I could have pleated this time, but I didn't. Decided to take all the pleats out. The same with this side. I could definitely get it with a good pleat. Okay. And then the tag gets tucked in, and we have one pin that goes right there. Yeah. I'm going to check my pin bin and see if I have a really bold and vibrant pin for this, because I really liked this pin. But I want to see if I have one that's really bold in here. Of course, I have this one, which is totally amazing. I love this pin. And I have purple and blue. It's not as bold. Then I have, of course, I have the Heavenly Helix pin, which is rather lovely. And this is a favorite. It's very large, but I love this one. And then I try to keep them all in a nice order. I have this beautiful pin here. That's lovely. But I think I'm going to, oh, the pin from Frida Hannah. This one was really nifty. I really liked this. Okay, but I think I'm going to stick with the one I have, even though that's rather pretty as well. So it's a lot of different options. I don't know why. I just had a need to play with the pins, but just keep hold of the pin that I love. So wish flower. And there we are. I hope you've enjoyed this bonus look. Have a wonderful day, ladies.